Dropper of Golden Tarot. This is Ray. I'm here with you today for the Prairie Majesty Oracle unboxing. This is the mass market deck. It used to be an independent deck, and then the creator teamed up with HayHouse. I couldn't remember who, to go mass market, and I don't have the independent version, but I was really excited when it went mass market. So I bought this off of Amazon, and it just came today. The UPS man just dropped it off. I pre-ordered it quite some time ago. I have taken it out of just the envelope, the mailing envelope, and then the plastic. So this is how it has come to me. I haven't opened the box or looked inside of it yet. Seeing the box is a little dinged up from UPS, but hopefully the cards will still be okay. So this is by Cara Simons. And a little chunky guidebook. Dedication, introduction, overview, some spreads, a black and white picture of the card on each page, and a 2-page interpretation, explanation, guide, whatever you want to say it. Okay. So it looks like Cara Simons is the writer, and Amy Putney Koenig, I'm massacring that, and I apologize, is the artist here on this deck. And it's, I think, 52 cards. Yes, there's 52 cards there. And so it's going to come like this with a paper band. Rip that off. Now, oh, cute little box. On the back of it, when I was looking at it from just like the back of the website, it, I was thinking it had more of a border around it that really reminded me of the Brady Tarot. But now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't, not so much. A little bit, but not so much. So, it does not look like the cards are numbered. How are they in the book? They're by categories in the book, but we do have, okay, we have a index so that we can find them. So in each category, they are alphabetical, and it looks like our categories are do, know, feel, claim, and then some celestial cards. And then I wonder if, so these are the do cards. And I wonder if I can tell just by looking at them. Like, is there something that tells me which category each card is in? No, feel, claim. In the know. Is it like the color? Maybe it's the color. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So I think we're color coded by the title. So the title, yellow, will be in the do, and then pink will be in the know, and then blue should be in the feel, and green in the claim. So I think that's how it goes. Okay. So, all right. Let me see if I can get in closer, and I'm just going to flip through. This is a matte cardstock. Here's the backs. So not a reversible back, not that that really matters for an oracle. For me, it doesn't matter for tarot either. So, okay. And let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. And get my camera to stop shaking because I touched it. And I'm just going to flip through so that you can see all the cards. I don't have the two decks to compare to know if they're the same cards or if there's some different cards, so. That's different. Is that the first? Okay, that is like a photograph behind there. Is that the first one? That was, I guess no, that's looks like a photograph. That might be a photograph in that sky. That's a photograph. Why did it just strike me with this one? I don't know. It's not the only photograph in the background. Okay, then these must be the celestial cards. I don't remember what they call them. We have sun, moon, clouds, and star. So just looking through this, first impressions is this will be a great deck to journal with. Let me kind of get my back out. Oh, wrong way. Here we go. There we go. This will be a great deck to journal with, or to pull a card from here and then pull a card from a tarot deck. Now, just pulling a card from here, I don't know, like, are you getting a question? Are you getting a message? I'm not sure. I don't even know if I should, I'm going to leave those out of the deck for right now. Don't know if I should put those in the deck or not. So, bigger type cards. I have large hands, so not an issue for me to grab my hands around them and shuffle them. They shuffle just fine. As far as in relation to normal size tarot, I have light seers here. I don't know if that's a good comparison, putting the black on the black. Do I have something else? Here we go. There we go. So, larger than a tarot size, pretty normal oracle size, I feel like. Let me, Okay, so, yeah, not bad. This is Oracle Shadow and Light. And it's a little bit smaller than that. So you can kind of get an idea based off some mass market decks. And so let's pull a card and look at the guidebook and see if it answers, or if it's just a question that we need to answer in journal, or maybe it's a question we should pull a deck out, a tarot deck out, and answer with. Let's see. I'm apparently not going to get a jumper here. Okay, we'll just take one. What am I integrating and build? All right, so let's take a peek. So it's yellow, so it's in the dew, and it's the beaver, so page 28. And I'll hold this open and let you read it yourself. Huh. So no, it does have like a oracle message, not just the question. So right here, when the beaver enters the scene, there's probably a project involved either now or in the near future. Appraise the design and form of that which you're creating, both physical and metaphorical. What is coming together? What does it hold for you? Adopt beaver's busy eagerness and weave your wishes into reality with the materials at hand. So a couple of questions, kind of a message about a project, a little information about the beaver and his ability to build, to protect and lodge his family in a hidden place. Here we're talking about the ease which the beaver navigates both stream and soil may be symbolic for whatever you're assembling. What do your emotions and intuition tell you about how to move forward physically? So a couple more questions. So really, probably a really great journaling deck. But it does look like each page has like this boldened text, which is your message. Like if you want to just take a simple message, we need role models, including you. Extend your claws and go up, up, up. Is there one here? Yeah, from this mindset, Coyote teaches us to embrace and mobilize the responsibility that comes with independence. So it does look like there is, oh, except for here, they're questions. So yeah, it does look like it would be a good journaling deck. It also looks like it would be a good deck if you had a question about something that you could actually pick a card to kind of focus a reading and maybe even go, so let's look at the Bison. So how can I know myself as absolute? How B, this is under the B, this is under the, this is under no, isn't it? Yes. So if I wanted to journal, like, how can I make sure I'm not being, what do we call it? Not counterfeit. Oh, there's a word for it. When you feel like you're not who you say you are. It is that feeling like you're, oh, I can't even think of the word. It's just totally, it's like the tip of my brain. Like I wish I could just like slot it back in my brain and think about it. Yeah. Hopefully taking a sip of tea would help me remember, but it's not. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. You're probably like, okay, write it down below if you can think what I'm talking about. So not when you're masquerading. I want to say masquerade. I just watched Phantom of the Opera and that song stuck in my head. Not counterfeit. Imposter syndrome. So how do you know that like you are yourself absolutely, that you don't have imposter syndrome? Maybe that's something that you're concerned of dealing with. So then you could like look at this and then you could read this. The more each of us takes time to connect from within and act from an awareness of our true sovereign nature, that we are always loved, always powerful, and always enough, we create an environment that supports us. Well, this is just like a... this is not bad, but this is more of like an affirmation. I wonder if different parts give different, because there's no questions in here. But it does talk about being connected to the all. So whatever the all is for you, whether it's like the unconscious mind, the consciousness of the world, all the energies, a deity, several deities. It talks about being connected, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, and you can tap into this at any time. So you could use this as like a card to go, okay, so I don't feel like my authentic self, or I feel like an imposter. So I read this card and it maybe give me direction on how to form a question for tarot. Like it says I'm connected, but I'm not feeling it maybe. So maybe my question to tarot will be, how do I get more connected so I can feel like I know myself as absolute, like. So I think this is going to be a good deck for that sort of thing too. It may be one where I like pluck things out instead of just shuffling. It'll be interested to see how they mean for us to work with it. I don't know if there's a... There's category cards, using the deck. I do have a couple of spreads. The yellow dew cards inspire active undertaking. The pink no cards assist with translating intuition. The blue feel cards teach honoring your emotions without judgment. I like that. And the claim cards inspire taking back your power. So, yeah. And then there are the celestial cards. Movement of energy. You see page 10 for suggestions on use. I'll have to read that. So, yeah, I think that I will use this deck. Right now, I am still journaling with my light seers and journaling the tarot evolutions. This book here, the book evolutions. That's like my daily draw journaling where I shuffle, draw a card, and then I roll my dice to find out which prompt I'm going to use, and then I journal it, and then when I'm done, I edge my card so that I can tell how far I am through the deck. Not quite halfway yet. So it'll be another hot minute before I start journaling with a different deck. But in the meantime, I can see myself using these as basis for spreads and for questions and 3-card draws and to clarify. Because I think sometimes I think maybe more than half of a good reading is having a good question. Yeah. So having a good question so that the cards can give clear answers and clear guidance. So yeah, that's been it for the Prairie Majesty Oracle. If you want to check out the independent version, I don't think it's for sale anywhere. I know that Lisa Pepez from Lisa Pepez Tarot, formerly Supportive Tarot, has this indie version. So I'm kind of thinking that she probably has a walkthrough of the indie version on her channel somewhere. So you could go look there and then look at them side by side for a comparison to see if there's a difference. But since I never had the indie version, this didn't actually come to my attention until it was going mass market. I'm very happy with this. I'm happy with the matte finish, with the size, how well it shuffles. I may edge it in black. I may divide the cards up and edge them by the color of the group they're in. I don't know. That would be kind of pretty, wouldn't it? If I do the 4 colors. I don't know if there's an even amount of cards in each grouping. Not that I'm sure that matters. So maybe I'll do that. But yeah, I can see myself definitely working with this deck and being very happy with this purchase. I don't have a lot more decks coming in. I do. I have a couple of Kickstarters. I'm trying to think, 4, 5 Kickstarters still. One that's not even completed, like the cards aren't completed yet. And I have Seasons of the Witch, which is supposed to be coming next week. And another pre-order. Yeah, so I've been low on the buying decks this year, as I have been waiting for decks to come in to kind of see where I am in my collection. But this was one that I had pre-ordered last year, so I don't really consider this a spend for this year. There's 3 decks I'm allowing myself to buy this year, and I have already purchased 2 of them. I don't have either one of the ones that I purchased, but I have purchased 2 of them, and I'm waiting for them to come in. So, yeah, there won't be as many unboxings for a little while. So, you know, let me know in the comments below what other types of videos you might want other than like boxings. I can do flip throughs of my decks. I have about 65 to 70 tarot. If I add Tarot, Oracle, and Lenormand, I have just over 100 decks. So I could do flip throughs of those with just some nice background music, not talking. I could do reviews of decks. If there's any deck that you've seen on my Instagram channel, which should be linked somewhere in the comments below. If you see a deck on my Instagram channel that you would like to see a walkthrough or a flip through or a review on, please just leave me a comment here or over on Instagram and let me know, and I'll make that. I make these for my own fun. And when I don't have thoughts, then I don't rack my brains for thoughts, because it's not a job or anything that I'm trying to make money at, just trying to connect with the community. So that is this there. That is this there. Ha! I don't know if that's very good English. So this has been Ray at Drop of Golden Tarot. I guess I'll bring this back in more in frame so that it can be seen. Wishing you a good day. I hope that you stay safe and happy. Again, English. It is my first language. You can't always tell that. It's my only language, and you can't always tell that. So, I hope you're happy, healthy, and have a great day. Bye-bye.